Good morning, Lake County, Illinois. Good morning, Sam Cunningham. Good morning. Good morning, Lake County. Good morning, Val King. My name is Dwayne Gerald Davis Sr. I was born 1959, 12/26/59. I was making a documentary about being black in white America. And it was based off the war on drugs. N62528, State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. I'm a political prisoner living in exile in my own country. I've been homeless ever since 2011, since February the 7th, 2011, I've been homeless. I've been homeless because of our government, behind the 13th Amendment, behind ALEC, the corporation, behind Governor O'Malley's mom machine. On March 3rd, 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. I turned in my client list. I turned in police officers. I turned in Bruce Miller from Bruce Miller Ford. I turned in my client list. I didn't turn in nobody off the South Side. I turned in my client list because I wanted to show that the war on drugs was just a war on the black community. This was in 1986. I did a paper at the University of Wisconsin called "The Penitentiary Ain't Nothing But an Extension of the Ghetto." It was for my black reality. Roland Martin, 92Q, Larry Young, Al Sharpton, Jamal Bryant, C.D. Witherspoon, Mr. Snowden, the NAACP, the ACLU, they know all about this. When I started this, I informed them that I was doing this. They just didn't know that the movie was about them. And I wasn't going to tell them that the movie was about them, because then there wouldn't have been no authenticity in the movie. Delegate Smith, Delegate Stephanie Smith, Baltimore City delegation. I gave y'all evidence last session in 2020 that y'all ain't turned over to the judiciary or presented to the judiciary. I'm a whistleblower. Speaker Jones, you got my whistleblower's application and you refused to act on it. If you have knowledge and evidence of criminal activity, you're supposed to act on it. You took an oath. You took an oath to defend the citizens, not the corporations. You understand what I'm saying? To defend the citizens, not the corporations. Now, like I said, I'm from Lake County, Illinois, so when I came here to Baltimore, I came here on an interstate compact. That means that you was getting paid in Illinois and you was getting paid in Maryland. So on February the 2nd, 2011, I blew the whistle on Scott Schellenberger, Michael Waller, the state of Illinois and the state of Maryland for getting money off of me illegally. I went home on vacation, came back on probation. I went to file a class action lawsuit about the war on drugs. And all of it's very well documented. Judge Boris got it, Judge Bridges got it, Judge Foreman got it, Judge Rossetti got it. And it's in my transcripts. In 1986 and in 2008, it's in my transcripts. February the 20th, 2008, I read Dred Scott into the court records. I asked for a change of venues to have my trial held here in Maryland. Yeah, I am Dred Scott. We're going to show you that black people ain't got no rights because you knowingly lied to the grand jury. You presented false evidence to the grand jury. I'm not Emmett Till. I was born 12/26/1959. I don't stutter. Emmett Till was your Freddie Gray. Emmett Till was your Tyrone West. Emmett Till was your Anthony Anderson. So I've been watching you kill black men, unarmed black men all my life. So I'm making a movie about it called Get Shorty. Baltimore Rewired. The money behind the machine. You got 52 politicians that participated in this. Caminess ain't here no more. He had a heart attack and died. Cummings ain't here no more. He died. But Kwasi Mfumi is. Kwasi Mfumi been sitting on this for over a year. Ain't opened his mouth. And I got him on film. Because everybody that I'm talking about, I got y'all on film. Remember the movie Superfly? For all you old heads, when Superfly wanted to get out the game, he handed y'all a yellow envelope. Dog, I'm not getting out the game. I'm getting in the game. I'm getting in the game of politics. I'm going to be the black Ralph Nader of the neighborhood. I'm going to hold these public officials accountable to the 13th power about the 13th Amendment. So on February the 9th, 2021, all the evidence that I submitted to you on February the 2nd, 2011, needs to be submitted for the Policeman Accountability Bill. It also needs to be submitted for my whistleblowers application. You gave GOP Carter access to the whistleblowers on Pew. Well, I'm blowing the whistle on 52 of y'all. And I want all 52 of y'all. Either you're going to testify as a defendant or you're going to be a witness. It don't matter to me because, see, I'm free. My whole case in 2011 was about blowing the whistle on y'all. That toilet in Towson was about Governor O'Malley's mom machine. It was about Brandon Scott. It was about Nick Mosby. It was about Stephanie Rawlins Blake. It was about Mayor Pugh. It was about the black leadership selling out the black community. So on February the 2nd, 2011, I gave it to Greg Bernstein. I gave it to the chief of police. I gave it to Rod Rosenstein of the Department of Justice. 5 days later, you locked me up to keep me from going to Las Vegas because I was selling this shit. You took my truck. You took my computer. You took 13 storyboards. You took a jailhouse diary from 1986. And you took a daily diary from 2006 to 2010. It was showing you I was making a movie. It had your business cards in it. It had your names, your dates in it. It had Baltimore in it. And how the politicians don't protect the people. They protect the corporation, ALEC. ALEC, the corporation. And we're going to tie ALEC to all of this. You seen the movie, The 13th Amendment? You read the book, The New Face of Old Jim Crow? Well, dog, I made a movie about all that long before they even thought about that. Before the Khalif Browder story came out, yeah, I gave you that. 2007. I told you I was making a movie. I called Governor O'Malley out and told him what I was going to do to him. Well, now it's Black History Month. We're going to make it a Black History moment. In front of the Thurgood Marshall statue, I'm going to present my case to the world because the world is going to be watching. I'm going to show you that blacks have no rights in which white America respects. Corey McRae, Sid Noor, Carl Stokes. I gave this to y'all and y'all ain't open y'all's mouth. I gave you a petition. Under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution, at the conclusion of a trial, if the defendant is found innocent, that means that I'm supposed to be returned my property freely and duly at the expense and convenience of my government. That's what the Constitution say. Speaker Jones, Delegate Smith, the Maryland Black Caucus, Vanessa Attenberry. You got evidence and I handed it to you and took your picture with it. Click, click. Yeah, you reading it and the names is on it. My paperwork in your hands. So make sure on February the 9th, Public Accountability Bill 0670, y'all present all the evidence that Delegate Smith got. You present all the evidence that Governor Hogan got, everything that Brian Frost got, everything the comptroller got, everything Johnny Oleski got, everything I sent Jane Miller, everything I sent WBAL, everything that y'all got, you better turn it in. Because like I said, I'm getting ready to put on a show. The Shorty Side Show. When you hear mic check, you know I'm outside. And I already did it the other day. When I mic checked y'all to come testify, y'all wouldn't let me in the building. You ain't got to let me in the building. I can do it outside the house. Because you got to go inside the house. I'm going to do it in front of Thurgood Marshall. And I'm going to present my case so the world can see. TMZ.com, Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV, Sundance. If I can't beat you in court, I'm going to beat you in the streets. I'm going to make it hard for you to eat. Because you got 52 of y'all need to go to jail. Do your job or lose your job. Commissioner Harris is a defendant. Commissioner Harrison came here to defend the corruption in the Baltimore City Police Department and Baltimore City Hall. He is not here to serve the people. He is here to protect the machine. I gave him evidence when he first came here on film in front of everybody. In front of everybody. Senator Antonio Hayes gave it to him in front of everybody. Before Pugh went to jail. And y'all still ain't did nothing with it. So, on February, it's Black History Month. We're going to make it a Black History moment. The world is watching. And I'm going to give them something to see. Mic check.